Hi everyone, this is Diana Palm from dianapalm.com, and today I'm visiting a local historic cemetery to see if there really are ghosts in the graveyard. Today I'm actually at a local historic cemetery where I often come to see if there are any spirits left here that are in need of help. As you know, this is like one of the things I'm very, very passionate about. I'm a medium and I have a calling to cross over ghosts and make sure that everybody makes it to heaven. There have been so many times that I have come to this cemetery, but actually any cemetery, when I do find that there are spirits left behind. And people ask me why this is. It's simply because there's a window of opportunity after we die, a time frame of which our soul can actually go to heaven. And if we for some reason choose not to, that could be different for everybody. It could be we feel guilty about leaving. We could be afraid of judgment from God. We could be so dedicated to the people that we're leaving behind that we don't want to leave. I mean, there's so many different reasons, but ultimately it's our choice. And when spirits do get stuck behind, the window closes and they can no longer get to heaven by themselves. At that point, they really do need a medium, someone like me that has the skills and abilities to connect with them and ensure that they get into heaven and make sure they make it to the other side. So this is something that I often do. This is my service to spirit. Nobody hires me for this. It's just something that I do whenever I can. If I'm at the scene of an accident, if I'm at a cemetery, whenever I get that feeling that there's a spirit around that needs help, that's one of the things that I do as service to the spirit world. So I feel like when you have gifts and abilities, that it really is part of God's plan for you to use them all the time. So of course I do work with clients as well, but also I work with spirit. So when I visit cemeteries in the daytime, it just helps me if I have any devices along, because at night obviously it's really hard to read the buttons for recording and for reverse or forward scanning. I do have the SB7 Spirit Box, which is my all-time favorite device for connecting with spirit voices audibly. Of course, I'm a medium, so I hear them anyways, but when they can be backed up through a device and then be recorded on a digital recorder, it's very, very impactful. And the reason I do this is simply to make contact with the spirit world and ensure that any of the spirits that are left behind are connected with and sent to the light. Many spirits get left behind after their funeral, and this is one of the reasons why cemeteries tend to be very, very full of spirits and very actively haunted. So when you do visit a cemetery, I ask that you are always respectful. These are real family members. And even some of the historic spirits that are left behind, these are still family members. All ghosts are family members and they belong to somebody. So always use respect connecting with the spirit world. I'm going to be running the SB7 Spirit Box and the recorder to see if we can connect with some spirit voices today and see if anybody here needs some help. We've got a little bit of noise and rustling from the wind and the trees today. So usually with that speaker, it'll really help us to be able to hear if any spirits are talking through the device. I'll also have a recorder handy because a lot of times you'll actually get really clear EVPs that are authentic spirit voices directly to the digital recorder, along with any spirit voices that come through the SB7 Spirit Box. So I do like to record my sessions, and when I listen back, I often get voices on and through both devices. Is anybody here with us right now?
What?
Can you please tell us your name? Would you like some help? How long have you been here? Are you with anybody? How many are with you?
3.
3? Okay, thank you. I'm going to do a healing for you today. Is that okay? Perfect. Yeah. How do you feel about going to heaven? Okay. Oh, good. Will you tell everybody that you're with to come on over here, and I'm going to open up the door for you, and I'm going to send you to heaven, okay? You're welcome. When I send the spirits to heaven, there are plenty here that do need help, so I'm really glad I came today. What I do is I'm going to go ahead up and I'm going to get my connection with Creator. My eyes will be closed, and I'm going to go ahead and open that doorway and put these spirits that are left behind, I'm going to put them right in heaven so that they can continue to heal. Thank you for letting me work with you today. We're going to do just one more short session here to see if any spirits are on this side of the cemetery. We did make contact with a few on the other side, and I've already done a healing for them. We're going to run the spirit box for just a few minutes over here where we're a little bit more shielded from the road noise and from the trees that are making a little bit of noise with the wind. So let's see if there's anybody on this side that needs some help today. Hello? I just heard you talking to me. Can you please come and say your name?
Yeah.
Do you need some help? Did you see how I helped the other spirits on the other side?
No.
Yeah. Okay. Would you like to be sent to heaven as well? Can you tell me how long you've been here?
Yes.
Do you have any messages you'd like me to pass along? Are you in any pain?
Oh. Please. Stop.
Have you seen your family? My name is Diana. Have you seen me here before? Who has seen me here before? I'm going to go ahead and do a healing for you, okay, and send you to heaven? Okay, does that sound good? Okay, come on around me right now. All of you, yes. How many are there? Did you say 10? Okay. All right. Come on and gather around. I'm going to go ahead and send you over to heaven right now.
Hurt.
You hurt? Okay. That's going to go away.
From you.
Okay, thank you. Who wants me to come back and do this again?
From you.
Okay, thank you.